The Draco is both the singular and plural name given to genetic outcomes that span a wide range of body types. Our materialist science programming makes it hard to seriously discuss extra-dimensional beings. Compared with our own existence, there are 4 types. There is a physical existence that can be touched and measured. Our science accepts anything physical, even if only supported by lower dimensions. Technologies and entities that appear solid and physical, but cannot be touched or measured are categorized as paranormal or ghosts. The next type gives a weak signal, so something is seen but the detail is so unclear it could be a trick of the light. The 4th type of existence is outside our resonance and light frequency band, so cannot be seen. Special individuals, using the so-called third eye, pineal gland, can see the 4th type in their minds. The percentage of DNA activation determines the dimensional frequency setting of your reality. Generally speaking, many from the Draco family lines have a much higher percentage of DNA activated than humans do. Our DNA is actually highly cherished and prized by them as they were partially responsible for our existence. Conventional science has made an industry out of cataloging strings of chemical code produced by amino and nucleic acids. Though these patterns are important, they are merely symptoms. Root DNA is made of synthetic light that looks almost metallic. It reminds me of Christmas decorations on a tree. The Draco entities were created from a vast catalog that encompasses many well-known planetary types. To mention a few, are birds, bats, cats, dogs, sharks, rays are all likely to have been produced from a common source DNA block. Some reptiles, such as crocodiles and alligators, certain snakes are also products formed from the same Draco DNA block. Surprisingly, not all reptiles have this genetic ancestry or heritage. The highest version of the Draco entities are closest related to the pterodactyl bird bat. 5th, and beyond, dimensional beings, sometimes called the Anunnaki, managed the bloodline and had all the genetic keys, originally. A correct spelling of Anunnaki is important as it is spelled in many different ways, but always heralds from the concept of an all-powerful God. Because they had no physical presence, a range of unique and special entities were created and called by the group name, Baal. Unlike our mold reproduction, when Baal reproduces, each progeny is made to measure. 2 infamous manifestations of Baal were Enlil and Enki, of the Sumerian tablets. Ironically, neither could be experienced in our reality as they were located on the cusp of the 4th dimension. In order to manifest physically, they would have needed to create go-between bodies. Some of these looked relatively human in appearance, and perhaps these are the Anunnaki ancient texts refer to. Compared to snarling sea monsters like Baal, I think we would all welcome the improvement. In order to manage the physical, Baal created 3rd to 4th dimensional dragons, which should be called Draken. These could and did manifest physically, as per our science measurement, but were very shy and tended to live in almost inaccessible places. White Draconians. White Draco entities are immensely proud, magnificent beings. They are supremely tall, some well over 2 meters. Possessing natural limbs, they have the added advantage of a giant wingspan. However, I am informed by other internet sources, their wings and neck region are extremely sensitive and are used to stress emotion in the way we might, comparably, use our hands. Preferring a sedentary existence, they tend to live as family groups well away from the prying eyes of invaders. Dwellings remind me of oversized, Gothic cathedrals or castles with endless ceilings. As with the dragons, lead householders sit on marble thrones. Some wear amulet chains around the neck and ranked individuals carry scepters. They flit from place to place, silently, in the manner of owls, but look like giant ghostly bats. Adults have flaming ruby red eyes, white skin as soft as calf's leather, nasty taloned hands and feet. Standing upright, they look remarkably sleek, considering their robust frame. I do not believe it is possible to see them with physical eyes. There may be lime green and brownish red versions, but the white Draco is considered pedigree. Pteroids is a generalization for all the Draco types.